You're listening to The John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Ferris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris. Good Wednesday to you. Good Wednesday to you.
Wednesday. Let's not forget the promotional value of changing that word like
Wednesday.
we did.
We did indeed.
It's not
we
just
should get a trademark on Wednesday.
Boy, we really
before somebody else snags it up.
Maybe buy a domain.
Yeah.
Go crazy. Start a cult.
Whatever it takes.
To it. Yeah.
So
Wednesday,
you got some good stuff for us
well,
today, Dan?
heck yeah. That's why I'm here. It happens to be National Miniature Golf Day.
Ooh, nice.
Who doesn't like miniature golf?
Right? Have you ever seen anybody angry playing miniature golf besides me? No.
I've gotten several hole-in-ones playing miniature golf, which is pretty cool.
Of course you have, John.
I have.
You're one of the greatest athletes I've ever known. All there is to it.
Miniature golf, anyway.
Of course, miniature golf, of course, is Thunder Road.
Yeah.
Right there, the premier miniature golf establishment in the Sioux Empire. And one of the finest television shows ever produced, Holy Moly.
Oh, yeah.
Which is about miniature golf on
You were telling us
ABC
about
with
that.
Rob Riggle and Joe Testore.
I love that guy.
That thing is hilarious. Love it a lot.
I've only seen clips. I got to watch the whole thing.
You should. Well, there's 4 seasons now. Just line them up and binge.
We'll do it.
It's an absolute riot. Celebrating birthdays today. Bill Murray is 72.
Oh, I
like
love
Bill
that guy
Murray.
too.
Bill Murray. Stephen King. He's written a book or something. He's 75. Actually, do you realize he's published well over 60
Isn't that
books?
crazy?
Written hundreds.
Yeah.
Published over 64. Pet Cemetery, Salem's Lot, The Shining.
Love
I
Pet
did an interview with
Sematary.
his son. His son has got the same kind of, bizarre outlook on things. His books are very much like his dad's, like Stephen King's. His son, Joe.
Could be influenced by his dad.
Probably.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. Guy has sold over 600 million
Isn't that nuts?
books. It's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah. I know somebody who knows him.
Okay, John.
Seriously.
Okay. All right.
You guys know her, too. I'm not going to say who it is because I don't
Okay.
want people swarming around bothering her and stuff.
Everybody knows somebody. Stephen's 75 today. And finally, he was Joey Gladstone on Full House.
Joey.
Dave Collier.
He's got a new show.
Collier, whatever. It's
He's got
French.
a new show called Live and Local. It's on, what is that called? PureFlix.
Nobody knows.
It's about radio, and my wife and I watched it, and it was kind of tough because it's not as good as I was hoping it would be, but it's pretty good. But Heidi was not a fan. 2 thumbs down from Heidi,
Okay.
1 thumb up from John.
Thank you, John.
He's 63 today. Behind the scenes, it's kind of a weird personal life. He used to date Alanis Morissette for a couple of years.
She
Yeah.
lived in her van for a while.
He was 33. She was 18.
Oh, wow.
At the time. And apparently the breakup didn't go well. Rumor has
She
it,
wrote that song.
that
about
her
him.
song from her album Little Jagged Pill, You Ought to Know, is about Dave.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ought to know.
Okay. Gosh, darn it, that was
I thought you were going to
exciting.
do a dramatic,
Dramatic reading? No, I'm not.
Usually when you bring up a song, I get all excited because you're going to do a dramatic reading.
Well, sometimes. 1915, we were just kids. Cecil Chubb. Brit Cecil Chubb. The Brits have such great names. Kind of. Anyway, Cecil Chubb. He buys the English prehistoric monument Stonehenge.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know you could buy things like that.
Heck yeah, Cecil did.
How much did he pay for it, does it say?
6,600 pounds,
Huh.
which in U.S. dollars today was about $7,500.
So does he get paid when people visit, or why?
I don't know. Back in 1915, it was probably $1.35 when you think about it. Cecil should have actually spent that money changing his name.
So if you own it,
Yeah,
could you just take it down if you decided to?
sure could. I don't know if
Renovate
he
it?
still owns it or not. This is back in 1915.
Well,
It was a
he's
different
dead now.
world. Yeah, Cecil ain't around anymore.
No, I know, but I just wonder if he handed
family.
it down to his family. If they said, you know what, I'm gonna put a condo here.
Gonna renovate. Put a hot tub
Possibly.
right in the middle.
That would irritate some
That'd be a
people.
cool place for a hot tub right in the middle of Stonehenge.
Not sure, but yeah, when you see Stonehenge, you pass it, whatever you visit, you go, hey man, that's a Chubb joint.
Oh, Cecil Chubb owns
Cecil
that.
Chubb owns that bad boy. 1937, J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit, or other working title, There and Back Again. Did you know that?
I did not.
Now you do. Is first published, featuring Bilbo Baggins getting all liquored up, chasing around Middle Earth looking for treasure and
Never seen it.
getting into it with some dragon.
I'll take your word for it.
I read it several times. And in 1981, this was huge. 1981, then President Ronald Reagan nominates Sandra Day O'Connor.
Yeah.
The Supreme Court is, in fact, voted in by the U.S. Senate as the nation's first female Supreme Court justice. The other 8 male justices vow to do their best to leave the seat down.
Wow.
Now, I know, we all know, we just bounce right ahead.
Gonna do that. It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Ferris.
Join us in October for The Sands, a week of music and fun that's been described as the best week ever by many of our guests. This year, we have more icons and more fun. Culture Club, The Cult, Loverboy, Belinda Carlisle, Lou Graham, Vanilla Ice, Samantha Fox, Firehouse, and many more. Plan to join us October 25th through the 30th at Planet Hollywood Beach Resort in Cancun, Mexico. This all-inclusive event will be the time of your life. Learn more now at radiotravelgroup.com.
Time now for Back to the Basics in Healthcare with Balanced Life Chiropractic, and I have Dr. Harley joining me. How you doing, Dr. Harley?
Hey, John. I'm doing fantastic as we move on to another wonderful week.
And we've got this time of year something that is something many people deal with is allergies. And a lot of the time they think, I got to go get medicine for that. Chiropractic could actually help reduce some of the need for that medicine, can it?
Yeah, that's one of the biggest things I've been seeing lately is like flare-ups and allergies, especially in the last couple of weeks with all those forest fires out west. It took me like a week to realize it, after seeing all like the haziness in the evenings. It's like, that's why people are suffering way more right now with allergies because of all that
extra gunk in the air.
Yeah, the ash and stuff that's hanging out in the air. Plus, we have all this construction everywhere. The weather's starting to cool off. It's getting drier. Other things are starting to bloom.
Farmers are pulling stuff out of the fields.
Right, yeah. So there's a lot in the air right now.
It's like a perfect storm.
So if you're, sniffly, sneezy, itchy eyes, you're not alone. It's very much, it's really bad right now for a lot of people.
And that's something that if the rest of your body is working together the way it's supposed to, you don't have nearly the issues, right?
Right, because what are allergies?
I have no idea. They're a pain in the butt. I know that.
Right, what caused them? It's our body's reaction to a normal thing, but for whatever reason, your immune system is looking at this normal pollen, cat hair, whatever. It's like, foreign invader, attack it. So we produce a histamine reaction, which is the swelling, the runny nose, the runny eyes, because we're trying to get that dander, whatever it is, out of the system. So that's our immune response. Well, it kind of makes sense that, times of stress or, if your body's not running very well, you're not well connected, your immune system's going to be overreactive because it's not functioning like it should be, because that's a normal thing, having, pet hair, dander, all this kind of stuff. It's normal. So why are we having such a major response to it? So that's where we see as chiropractors how it helps with allergies, because we're helping calm down your nervous system, getting things to actually start communicating like they're supposed to. Your body's functioning normally like it's supposed to. Even people that have suffered for allergies for years can see good improvement with chiropractic with their allergies.
And that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go away completely, but it's going to make it a whole lot more bearable. And sometimes it could go away completely.
Yeah, definitely. I've had many patients that said that, this was the best I've felt through allergy season. I didn't have sinus infections this year. Let's talk about the sinus infection aspect of it. When you have all of that extra mucus and swelling in your face, well, all that swelling is going to keep all of that drainage from draining properly. So now you get all of that bacteria and gunk hanging out in your sinuses. It's going to lead to a sinus infection, right? So that's one thing, helping it to clear better, helping it to, get rid of the pressure in your face is going to help with all of that drainage. So you're not going to get that sinus infection.
And again, the thing that's wonderful about all of this, if this is something that maybe you struggle with or somebody that struggles with it, if you'd like to get some questions answered, if you reach out to Balanced Life Chiropractic, that's one of the things I think is wonderful. You guys are so easy to talk to, and if people have questions, how do they get a hold of you?
Yeah, we love to just educate our community, educate our patients about how their body works, how health works, what's going on, why these things are happening. And that's really just our first, the first step is just having a conversation, figuring out what's going on and how we can help them. So they can shoot us a message on our Facebook page at Balanced Life Chiropractic, or they can give us a call at 605-215-1785. We'd love to chat and let them know how we can help.
Very nice. You can also find them online with links to their Facebook and also their phone number listed there as well at balancedlifesd.com.
If you watch the news, you've probably heard about interest rate hikes and other financial factors that could make you a bit nervous. At BetterCreditCards.com, we continue our commitment to help you get a better credit card. On the website, BetterCreditCards.com, we have different kinds of credit cards, some with better points and perks, some designed to help you build your credit. Whatever stage of life you happen to be in, we want to help. Give yourself a little credit. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting on this Wednesday. Dan, what do you find interesting on this Wednesday?
It's go time, showtime.
Yeah.
Go time, showtime.
Grand Falls Casino hosting a big
Generation
show
Radio.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
It's this Saturday
I'm
night.
looking at the calendar right now. That is this Saturday. How did that happen?
It sounds like they're going to have a nice crowd out there, too.
Yeah. I was chatting with them yesterday. They said the ticket sales have been good. Here's the good news. There's still room. If you want to get a ticket, we're done giving them away now. So if you were going, oh, hey, I'm probably going to win.
Well, we got one pair we're going to give away in a
Dan's
second.
going to announce
Yep.
the last winner here. If that's not you, get your tickets today and join us this Saturday for Generation
And we talk about
Radio.
shows out there all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm usually not super stoked like
There are
I am
times
about this one.
we have
I'm very
tickets and
excited about this one.
There are times we have tickets and Heidi doesn't even come in and watch the show with me. She's like, yeah, I've seen them before. It's not
I
a
go
big-"
gamble.
She goes out and wins money.
But
and
I'm
I
going
watch
to
all
this
of them.
one.
Because I believe you're hosting the show Saturday
Yeah, I'm the
night, John.
MC, and then we've got some people from the band Journey, from the band Chicago, from the band Rascal Flats.
Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Tom Petty
and they're going to do
Heartbreakers.
hits by all of those
Yeah,
bands.
so these are members of those
Plus,
bands
they're
that have this super
awesome
group.
new stuff. The one song, I just love it. I
Yeah,
can't get
it's
enough
good
of
stuff.
it.
Really good.
Great.
Yeah, I think I got members of Black Sabbath, Milli Vanilli. It's crazy.
Maybe not those.
It's crazy. Pair of tickets to Generation Radio this Saturday night. Susan Karamas.
Yay!
All right,
Susan.
Susan.
Snag yourself a pair. We'll see you out there Saturday night. That's all there is to that, man.
Very cool.
So who's happy? Every year, Wallet Hub. You familiar with Wallet Hub? Apparently,
Yeah.
this
Little
group
bit,
of
yeah.
people that have so much time on their hands, they span the globe looking for what's the best? What's the worst? Who's happy? Who's not happy? What's going on? What are we going to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? Let's do this. The happiest states in the nation. They do this
Okay.
annually. How does Sioux Falls, not Sioux Falls, how does South Dakota stack up? We'll get to that in just a
We're a
moment.
happy place.
They use three major categories to determine this information: emotional, physical well-being, work environment, community, and environment. Issues like sleep, how you sleep, and physical activity rates, mental health, job satisfaction, supportive personal relationships, hunger, suicide rates, life expectancy, and more. They dig into it. They really collect some data. For instance, community environment, they look at issues that can affect happiness immediately, like the weather, leisure time, divorce rates, personal safety. When the number crunching was all done, we'll just kind of hit around our neck of the woods up here in the Midwest. At number 16 is Iowa.
Okay.
Number 16, I did a tour of duty Waterloo way back in the day.
16 out of 50 states. So
Correct.
that's better
Not
than
bad.
enough. It's in the
Not
top
bad.
portion there.
North Dakota, a little bit better, is ranked at 13th overall.
Okay, that's good.
South Dakota hits number 12.
We're a little happier than
Not
North
too
Dakota.
shabby.
Yeah.
Not too shabby. At number 9 is Nebraska.
Okay.
And this always surprises me, man, I grew up there. Minnesota's at number 3.
Number 3.
Minnesota.
But it's a whole state, not just Minneapolis. You gotta
Right,
keep that in
correct.
mind. It's a big state, and there's a lot of folks that don't live in the cities.
Yeah, if you're not in District 15, you're probably having a pretty good time. That's all there is to it. Actually, the least happiest state, what do you think? Any ideas? Dead last, number 15.
West Virginia.
Wow, John. Yeah, it is.
Really?
They're dead last on a lot of lists, and I don't know why that is.
Which is weird because it just sounds cool.
It does.
It does.
I know somebody from there. Ken Massey is from West Virginia. He
Oh,
doesn't
sure.
live there now. He moved away, but he said it's a great place to be from, and then get the heck out of there. So I was like, wow, that's not nice.
I'll be darned. And number 1, Heidi, any clue? Happiest darn state?
Hawaii.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo,
How
bango.
could you not be happy?
It's hard to not be happy.
Yeah, in paradise.
It is, yeah. And just like Alaska, it's an island, so it should be no surprise.
Do you have number 2 on the list, or you don't remember what that was? It's all right. It's not a big deal.
What was it?
Putting them on the spot.
No, I just, because, you said number 1 and number 3. I just wondered if number 2 was.
I know Utah's up there.
Utah?
Somewhere
Could be.
Utah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
They seem happy.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, I kind of found that interesting.
I also found, Heidi, find it interesting?
I found that
3
interesting.
out of 3. Very interesting stuff. And I want to remind you to join us for Generation Radio this Saturday, Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. We gave away our final pair of tickets. Susan is going to be joining us, and we would love to have you join us as well. If you didn't win tickets, you can still buy tickets. I've got a link at facebook.com/sunnyradio.
While other wireless companies raise their prices, Mint Mobile has taken a different approach. You can get premium wireless for just $15 a month. Let's say that again so you hear it right. $15 a month for unlimited premium wireless. Why would we do that? Because we can. If you're paying too much for your wireless phone, it's time for a Mintervention from Mint Mobile. You can sign up today at Mintervention.com. Premium wireless for just $15 a month at Mintervention.com. That's Mintervention.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, September 21st, 2022. Equity markets gave up their Monday gains and more Tuesday following mixed news from the housing sector. The latest data on new home starts and permits showed a surprisingly large increase in the starts, coupled with a larger than expected decline in permits. The news suggests buyers with contracts are in a hurry to front-run interest rates, while those earlier in the home building process are leaving the market. The takeaway is that FOMC interest rate hikes are having an effect on the economy, albeit with a lagging effect on inflation. The FOMC is expected to hike rates by another historic 75 basis points Wednesday and could spook the market with the statement. The latest inflation data was far from good and suggests consumer-level inflation is still accelerating, so a hawkish tone should be expected. Regardless, net activity is slowing on a global basis and bringing the world economy closer to recession. You can get the inside track in your inbox at marketbeatminute.com.